What if you could buy a $150,000 property for only $3,500 legally with almost no competition? Well, that's what we did literally right here. Here's a deed, a property that we bought for $3,500. So if you look at the consideration here, for $3,500, we bought the deed to this property for an entire house for only $3,500. And on this deal, we're buying a $270,000 property for only $75,000. And we're set to make over $150,000 profit on that deal. Now I know it might seem too good to be true, but it's not. It's title curative. This is a method of buying properties with messed up titles, curing the title, and then selling the house on the MLS for massive six-figure paydays. In the next few minutes, I'm gonna show you how you can start doing these massive six-figure paydays in our Pump School group with only a couple $100s a month, not spending tens of thousands like everybody else. So my name's Zach Ginn. I currently make millions of dollars every single year in real estate, and I see most wholesalers fighting over these $10, $20, $30,000 paydays, which as a guy that makes millions of dollars wholesaling, I love wholesaling. You gotta spend no money at all to make a ton of money. But a majority of my massive six-figure deals where I make over $100,000, are all title curative deals. Now I might be like, well, why are they so big? How do you do these type of deals? Well, these are probates. The owner passed away and they're deceased. The deceased owner is on title, so they can't sell the house because, I mean, they're dead. There's multiple heirs. One of the heirs died and then their kids might need to get one, but the kid's like 10 years old. Like, how gets paid in this situation? How do I sign a contract? What do I do? Properties that are delinquent in taxes. These are deals that traditionally don't close in wholesaling. And when you try to wholesale a deal like this, they're massive paydays, but they're super difficult to bring through the finish line. And me and my dad, Rick, have been doing this for over 20 years. So I've been doing these title curative deals for over 7 years. My dad, over 20 years. And you might not know this, but we actually did the first title curative deal ever on YouTube over 6 years ago. This was a deal where we made over $115,000 on a deal where the person who owned the house died and we're talking to the brother and curing the title on the messy title deal. You see, the problem is most wholesalers are just fighting over the same lists, the same high equities, the same absentee owners, the same vacant properties. And why it's true, I still make a majority of my money wholesaling, a majority of my massive payday deals, right, where I'm making $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 on a deal, are pretty much all coming from title curative. And that's what makes title curative different. You see, in wholesaling, you get paid in proportion to the problems you solve. And in title curative, you get paid in the proportion to the problems you solve. See, the issues are even bigger when it comes to title curative than wholesaling real estate. The reason is, if someone doesn't like your offer in wholesaling, they could go to the realtor or go somewhere else. Like, the problem can be solved selling the house. But in title curative, that problem's not solved. They just can't sell the house on the MLS. Like, it won't go through. The title's messed up. You see, these are properties where the seller wants to sell, but they can't. A title company won't close it. They won't issue insurance on it. The deed isn't in the rightful person's name. And usually there's probate issues with deceased owners, multiple heirs, back taxes, all these things. And of course, I make a ton of money wholesaling, doing these awesome $20,000, $30,000 deals, but I do these massive title curative deals on top of that, which just gives me millions and millions more a year. Think about it, just doing one extra title curative deal a month, just doing one of these deals a month ends up being $1.2 million a year on average. Doing two of these deals is $2.4 million a year on average. And if you feel like this is like a rare thing where like not a lot of people are doing these deals, there's a ton of people. Just search up curative title on YouTube and on the internet. It's everywhere. Everyone's talking about how much money they're making on it, but the truth is most of the programs that teach you how to do title curative or curative title, whatever you want to call it, they'll charge you $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, even $70,000 to get started because there's two main issues in title curative. And this is why people charge up to $50,000 to learn how to do these deals. Number one, finding these deals, it's the luck of the draw. You have to spend 50 grand to even learn how to actually find these deals in most programs. And to be fair, like they're actually charging a good amount of money. This is not wholesaling. These people deserve to charge 50 grand because these are massive profit deals. I mean, one title curative deal pays for 2 of these crazy, massive, expensive programs. But traditionally, how we found these deals is just luck of the draw. We'd pull hundreds of thousands of high equities and just send mailers out. We'd call tens of thousands of homeowners a month. And if there's someone saying, you know, actually I have a property here, my brother passed away and I want to get rid of it, but like my name's not on the deed, like what do I do? We'd find these and do well. And the secret here is if you go in some of these expensive title curative programs, they're going to show you how to spend thousands of dollars a month on private detectives and researchers to go out here and find these type of deals from a huge, massive swath of data. I mean, most of the time, you got to spend over $1,000 a month in TLO skip tracing just to find people that are passed away and maybe behind on their taxes. And let's say you go through all that expense and all that research to find a title curative deal. You still need the money. You see, the average deal that you do in title curative where it ends up being over 6 figures in profit, you're going to have to spend $25,000, $30,000, even $40,000 just curing the title. So you got to pay about $4 to $5 grand to buy the heirs out on the deed. Like on this one, we spent $3,500 to buy the heir out on the property. Then you got to pay $10,000 to $20,000 for the lawyer up front just to cure the title and prepare the deed. And they got to pay the back taxes if they're not paying the taxes. And yes, you get big paydays, but you're dropping $30,000, $40,000 on just one deal to cure the title. That's a lot of money. And you might be like, well, I'll just get a hard money loan. Well, what is this thing backed by? If the lawsuit doesn't go well, and the judge does not vest you the title and you're talking to the wrong heir, you're out your $30,000, $40,000. Like it's high risk, high reward. But because we've been doing it for over 20 years, me and my dad, and we use awesome lawyers and title companies, the chance of that's like really, really small. And the cool part is this is all done with lawyers. The deeds are prepared by lawyers. There's lawyers at title companies. Like this is all 100% legal. It's been going on longer than my dad's even been in real estate. I mean, his first title curative deal was in 2006. There's people doing it hundreds of years before him. But if you've never done this, like it gets stressful. That's why people pay $50,000, $60,000 for these programs. Like I get it. But this is where Pump comes in. Pump is our title curative community and proprietary software. Pump solves the 2 largest issues people have in title curative. Number 1, finding the deals. And number 2, funding and closing those deals. You see, the reason why it's taken so long from 2006, from when my dad started, then 2020 when I first started doing title curative deals myself, to basically now to start teaching and creating Pump, was this first issue. Number 1, finding the deals. You see, it took a lot of title curative deals to be done for me to kind of develop my own process on how to actually find these deals. And we came up with it. Pump. Pump is a simple acronym. It stands for PUMP. So P, pull, U, underwrite, M, market, P, profit. So to find a title curative deal, you pull a list, you underwrite the data, you market to the heirs, and then you profit big time. On average, 1 out of 50 heirs that you can find ends up being a massive deal. Now, you're probably used to calling 500, 1,000, even 10,000 people to get a deal. When really 1 out of 50 calls ends up being a deal for you. And the reason it's 1 out of 50, 95% of getting a title curative deal is in just researching on the deal. So after all these years, I found pretty much 95% of title curative deals ends up being 2 specific factors. Number 1, they're behind on taxes, and they're specifically a tax delinquent property. And number 2, the property owner is deceased. And so usually what happens, somebody dies, maybe there's not a clear heir, or nobody even cares about the person that died, and no one pays the taxes for multiple years, and everyone's pretty much willing just to walk away from the property. That's when you reach out to these heirs and offer them a quick $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 just to buy their interest from them, kind of like this. You spend tens of thousands of dollars to cure the title, put on the MLS, and profit big. The problem is, we get it, tax delinquent properties and deceased owner. It's actually really easy to find a tax delinquent list. You go to your county's tax collector, you pull a list. Problem there is you have like 9 or 10,000 properties. How are you going to figure out if they're dead or not? Well, you'd have to go one by one and search every property owner on record, all 10,000 of them, on Google, obituary data, death files from the government, and you're spending thousands of hours just to try to find these type of sellers. Now, the cool part is 1 out of 50 you find of tax delinquent and deceased ends up being a deal. The problem is you spend 98% of your time just trying to find these people. And that's why doing title curative deals and finding them has always been the hard part. See, a lot of the big people in the space doing title curative have armies of people and VAs just searching this up every single day. And that's why I traditionally never really taught this type of method, because I was mostly getting it from our direct mail. But we started partnering up with Corey and Evan, who you know from M2M, and we started developing some unique methods of finding these deals. And after developing X leads, and really learning the secret secrets of real estate data, I was able to finally crack the code and create our pump stacker software. Now, basically what our pump stacker software does is you're able to import all the government data, and our pump stacker software can tell you in real time, like an actual live record, if that property owner is deceased or not. And if they're deceased, it'll tell you the date of death and who the heirs are in most cases. Sometimes only the date of death, we can't find who the heirs are. This isn't some little software I came together. This has been in development for a really long time and is currently the only software in the entire real estate space that'll let you know if the person on record is dead or not. And so all you really got to do is just plug in your property data, and the pump stacker will tell you if they're dead or not. And then if it's a tax delinquent and they're dead, boom, you go out here, reach out to these people, and make a ton of money. See, 95% of the work is just figuring out if they're dead and tax delinquent. Well, the pump stacker does it right there, all automated for you. So let's go inside the pump stacker software and show you exactly how it works. So here we are inside the pump stacker software, and pretty much how it works, I mean, it's pretty simple. You see here on the left-hand side, we have the PUMP acronym, P-U-M-P. So every single person in the PUMP community pretty much just goes through the PUMP process from start to finish to go out here and get title curative deals really easy. So pretty much how it works is you start with P, polling. You click that and open up your polling tab. So what we teach inside the PUMP community is how to pull the tax delinquents, the code violations, probates, pre-foreclosures, and liens. You import that data, and the pump stacker shows you exactly which ones you should be going after and which ones you shouldn't be going after for title curative. Now, this also stacks a lot of these records and shows you which ones are great for wholesaling opportunities if you're into wholesaling also. So for example here, if you want to pull the tax delinquent list, and let's say you want to pull the list in Georgia. Well, what we're going to do is give you a green check mark profitable market indicator to let you know which markets we think are best for title curative and which ones aren't. And so for example, in Chatham County right here, if you want to pull the tax delinquent list, you just press the manual research tab, and the tax collector's website pops up right here, and you can start pulling the tax delinquency right here. Tax delinquencies are easy. Pump stacker shows you exactly how to pull them in every county in America. Now, what you do is you pull that data and you import the data right here in our import and tag. Go out here and you can choose your list type. Let's say tax delinquent. Tag your property, whatever you want. Upload your CSV and match the property headers together. Then from there, once you import all the data and tag it wherever you want, now you go to U underwriting on the list stacking feature, and there's going to be a preliminary score of all the records you imported. And first, and the easiest thing, it automatically stacks all the records for you and gives you a score from A, B, C, or D, how good the lead is for a title curative deal. So for example here, we're finding properties ranked A, some B, some C, depending on your imports. So for example, this property here in Cleveland, if you click on this one, it's ranked as a 2 because it's a probate and a pre-foreclosure. Now go back to list stacking, that's just a preliminary score. Next here, you go to the death scrub category, and this is really the coolest part. From here, all the properties that you imported, you can choose, do you want a death scrub, tax delinquents, probates, code violations, whatever type of property you have. You get 1,000 death scrubs every single month. Now you can always get more if you want, but you can choose all the properties on here and just death scrub them in the queue, just like this. And the software will automatically figure out if the property record is dead or not with our proprietary data set. Now this makes it really easy to do thousands of properties all at once. And from there, 9 checked, 1 was already deceased. And so all we have to do is go to possible match detected and find our possible matches. Now, of course, if I see a John Smith in Cleveland, Ohio, there might be a little more underwriting you might need to do because there's probably a lot of John Smiths that died, and on average probably 5 John Smiths that die a year in Cleveland or Chicago or New York. But in other markets, it's really easy. Like for example, in Akron, Ohio here, we can go to this property record. This is a probate, a pre-foreclosure, and it looks like a deceased owner. So if I go here to the death scrub, it looks like that the owner of this property right here, 2020 Broadway Street, of a potential tax delinquent property, the owner here is Albert Griffin, and it seems like there's an Albert Griffin that died in Akron, Ohio. So again, you can actually manually search up Albert Griffin and you can find a death for him right here and figure out if he's dead or not. If he is, it'll bring you to the right pipeline to start reaching out to these people for a deep prospecting and deeper research. Now for a tax delinquent property right here in Hope Sound, Florida, right? We did a death scrub right here and we found that this person is confirmed deceased. We confirmed it. And this was actually a tax delinquent record of somebody that passed away. So what's going to happen here, it's going to automatically bring this record and score it because tax delinquent deceased, that's pretty good. It's going to automatically score it an A+ for us for urgent outreach research. And then it's going to go into our deep prospecting pipeline where we can go from left to right all the processes to reach out to all the right heirs so we can get in front of someone who wants to get rid of that property so we can do a title curative deal. Now, for example, if you look at Albert Griffin right here, once he is confirmed deceased, which I'll put right here, on a property record, once we're confirmed that they're deceased, you can also do an heir search and we just find the heirs and do a Facebook research on all the heirs straight from the software. And it finds them on Facebook so you can reach out to them the right way too automatically. Now, if you go to M marketing, once you go through deep prospecting, you put them through our stacked pipeline of stacked properties so you can keep track and research all these deals. Then if they are not as motivated, or maybe they're just a simple wholesaling deal, which is still really good, you can bring them through the standard pipeline. From there, once you find the deal, you submit the deal to us and we will fund the deal, split it with you, and we can go cure the title and make a ton of money on these title curative deals. And this brings us to the second main issue in title curative. You need a lot of money to do these deals. That's why people charge you $40,000, $50,000 to learn title curative. You see, on the final P, profit and pump, that's where you just send the deals to us and we split the deals. We fund it. We cure the title. If we're going to renovate the property and put it on the MLS, and by the way, title curative is awesome because the dispo is the MLS. There's really no cash buyers. You send the deal. You sign a JV agreement with us. We've never screwed any person ever out on a JV deal in my entire life. We fund it, we pay the lawyer, we cure the title, pay the back taxes for you, and we split the profits. So with Pump, we make finding the deals really easy with the software, and it costs you nothing to do the deal because we funded and JV and split it together. And you're with us on every single part of the process. No financing fees, just JV splits. On top of that too, you get access to the Pump community. Our classroom of exactly how to use the software, how to actually start doing these type of deals. You get a dedicated Pump coach, actually 5 Pump coaches you can reach out to, including us. Us and our Pump coaches will talk to you every single day. You can do one-on-one messaging with us, over 8 coaching calls a week, and daily software trainings. And the best part, if you're somebody who's already in title curative and you just want to do the deals yourself, you can just use the software and do your own deals. Or you can join the Pump Pro community and learn how to cure the title yourself and get Pump completely for free. So if you already make life-changing money doing title curative deals on top of your wholesaling or flipping, join Pump now before we raise the prices. Pump gives you the software, the coaching, the funding, the access to JVs with us, all without spending tens of thousands of dollars. Just a couple $100 a month to get started doing title curative deals. So if you're ready to go, join Pump right now at pumpmethod.com or school.com/pump, and I'll see you inside. This is Zach signing out. Have a blessed one.